Went to work the other day and coworker come to me and say, Cindy, Thomas, Stacy and I, and Maria, we went out, girlfriend, and we got to get you to go out so we can loosen you up. I was saying, okay. Coworker, can you trust the people that you work with? Stay tuned. Girl, there is no food at my house. I got cockroach and this and that and the whole world. No, do you know that? This and that. She got some cockroach in that bathroom in her house. I was over her house the other day. God, they were all over the counter. So you got to be careful, your friends. Just like my friend, the one that I told you about, the nurse who drove her BMW, Mercedes-Benz. I forgot what I said, but you know what I said in the other video. She drove it to work, and I was being a friend, a true friend, and told her, go home and put that car in the parking lot and drive it when you going out, but do not bring this kind of car to work because the administrators stay out there and puff, and the DON smoking, and they watching you, and all the staff, can't afford to drive that kind of car. Why would you think you so privileged to drive that kind of car to work? You set yourself up for failure because they want you to fail. And in a matter of a week, they set her up and fire her. It was easy for the DON to fire her. I told her she think it was me. No, I knew every day after that the nurses were saying, why she can afford that. She thinks she's special. She thinks she's better than me. She white. Because she's talking about where she live. Hello? So you got to be careful. There is no friend, Sister Lucy, at work. Don't go to work looking for friends. If you didn't have friends now in your life, you ain't going to have no friends. Just deal with the people you know now. Back in the days when I was at the club, shaking it, baking it, and doing all kind of wiggle room, you know who I take to the party? Who I can trust? First time I tried alcohol, yes, I don't drink. But the first time I tried alcohol, I was with people that I can trust, my family. And then I just parked the car at the side of the road and puked my guts out. But I was with people that I trust. It didn't get back to my work. So when I go to party, I'm going with people I trust. And if I have a friend, a true friend that drinks a lot, and I did have one in Pennsylvania, I will be the designated driver because I'm not going to drink. So she trusts me enough to allow me to be the designated driver. So there's no friends at work. So I'm not going to go out and get caught up in something and then you come back. Look at what she wear. This and that. It's always, when you work with a bunch of women, it's never peace. Never peace. And I know some people not going to like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. And you know it's the truth. It happened to guys too. Guys get caught up in it too. So I wanted to come out here and let you know this. Co-worker, leave your personal life at home. Leave it at home. Trust at work is difficult. Co-worker, trusting your co-worker. That make it a mission, some mission to undermine you, make you feel like you always got to watch your back. And that's because you talk too much. Remember what I said? Listen, quiet. You talk. The people that talk a lot, they lie a lot. The braggers, they don't got what all they say they have. And I don't waste energy around those kind of people. I don't. Be careful what they talk. I mean, just be careful that you don't get caught up in any gossip. That's why I'm saying just go in there, do your work. There's no coworker trust there at the job. And I'm not talking only about nursing. Maybe you work at Walmart and your coworker just tell you about her boyfriend every darn day. Don't repeat it, because once you repeat it to somebody, they're going to say it's you. And then you get caught up in this confusion. Trust at work is not there, and you got to believe it. If you find one person at work that you can trust and you invite them at your house and they tell everybody, then you know that there was never no trust at work. So you need to be careful. I don't know how to pretend that I like you. I know that if I don't care to be around you, my spirit can't take you, I can just work with you and just keep on moving. Some people, and I use that word a lot, you have to understand your work friends you might say they're your friend, is different from your everyday friends that don't work with you. Is there a difference? I think there is. The people that you work with, they claim they're your friends, and you eat with them, and you may work, I'm talking about night shift, or they get to know you. But can you really trust these people? Can you really trust them? What I find, and it's just me, it's my personal opinion, I wouldn't go out and drink. I don't go out and party. Not like I'm an alcoholic and I don't want nobody to see I'm in that, hidden, I'm like that secret drinker. No. But sometime the people that you work with, and I can tell you instant, I don't even go out with them, but I've heard story. This one supervisor I used to work with back home, and she went out with the CNAs. She was the supervisor. She went out the CNAs, and it got back to us. They went up on the mountains and they talk about everything in a negative about her. These are people that her coworker, that she has to reprimand if they do anything wrong. I'm not saying you can't be friends with the person. Yes, but it's an understanding. For me, I value friendship. If I make a gesture, like maybe I say, I have a dinner and I invite you to my house. When you take the step to invite somebody into your house, that's a big step. I'm not going to come back and tell the whole world on the job what happened. And I would hope they don't. And they don't have to know that we interact like that. When we at work, we deal with at work. We may not even like each other at work. So they don't have to know your business. What I'm trying to say, I would prefer to work with the male staff. The pettiness is not there. I don't have to worry so much. No, I would not go out and drink with my coworker. Remember I told you about this book, The 48 Laws of Power. Some of you may read it and don't like it. I read it because it's information. It tells me about how people react. Yeah. And number 2 law, the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Number 2 law, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use your enemy. I'm not going to focus about learn how to use your enemy. Yeah, I'll say a little bit about that. But let me read this to you. Be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy. They also become spoiled and tyrannical. But hire a former enemy, and he will be more loyal than a friend because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than from enemies. You may gather with them, you have potlucks, you have susu, whatever they call that, you know, and you think they're your friends because you relax now and you tell them things about you that you never told anybody else. And so when they see you, they looking, oh, this and that, and she have that and what, and and where you been? How can you afford to sit home? Who's supporting you? Or sign to show me that they have everything. Because I said I was working with this guy. He was special. He was the only one I know had to show me receipt. And I didn't ask for the receipt. He was just showing me that he can afford to pay off his house cash. Don't tell your personal life. Female co-worker. The less you have, the better for you. I rather work sometime by myself. When I'm short and I'm working by myself, I get my work done. When I'm working with friends or associate and we start talk. Most of the time, I'm talking about the next job or whatever job I wanted information about that. Or I might talk about current events on the news or what's going on that I see on YouTube. So that's basically what I do. On Facebook, I don't have no, what they call it, mutual friends. Because those same people will watch you, will try to undermine you, will try to stop your money flowing. Favors the PRN, the full-time, making more because they're getting all the overtime. Not the norm in Georgia. Sometimes PRN make the favors, the PRN, the full-time making more because they're getting all the overtime. So they'll come to you. They've worked every day and now it's Saturday and Sunday. Let me call Patrice. She haven't been here all week. She gonna want to work. She's desperate for work because she need the money. Let's take a moment of silence for repeating myself. I'm desperate. I need the money. That's what their mindset is. So whatever shift they don't want, then they want to call you. Not calling to see how you doing. Not calling to see, are you okay? What kind of friend is that? That's not a friend. They just want to use you. And I've been used before. Yes, I have. So be very careful who you call your friends. And the mindset is when you go to work, you dare to work. You dare to make your money and keep it rolling. You dare to not for association, not to be part of that rival cliques, not to be, oh, we're going to go out Friday night. We're going to call out, and we're going to go out and get Patrice to work so that you can go out. I don't care. I'll take the job if I want it. Or I might say something, oh, a good one. They'll get you in their gossip, and they'll try to get all they can out of you. And I used to be that type. I was very friendly, and like I said, I look at you and I look for the best. And sometimes don't have your best interests, I should say, at heart. And they want to know so much about you. But when something comes down and you ask them, oh, they close mouth. They can't tell you nothing about themselves. So you got to be careful about those people. So when you at work, just step in that door and work. And then you leave. When you're there, you put on this, I'm not fake. I don't know how to be fake. If I cannot stand you, and not many people I can say that about. I don't like a lot of people don't know how to take me, I can say. A lot of people don't know how to take me. I'm often misunderstood. What I don't like is people use what I say. I may say something wrong and it hurt their feelings, and they are very spiteful. They're very conniving. They'll try to hurt you by don't give you time, no work, block your progress. And so when you get in that situation, you need to just stay out of conflict. I really do. And I need to say this because I don't like confusion and I want peace. If I have a problem with a nurse, I like to go directly to that nurse. I try to mend the relationship because you don't really want to work in an angry environment. You still have to maintain that professionalism. And mark you, there's going to be others, even in management, that is not professional, but you can't say a word. And I don't want you to say a word. Just look at it, knowing that in your heart, there is no grudges. There is no resentment.